Welcome, my dear students, to our today's online class. And in today's online class, we are going to learn lesson number 3, Be a Good Listener. But before we start our lesson, let's get the answer. What is mean by listener? So the answer for this question is the listener who listen to someone, whosoever or any person talk with them. Now, let us begin with our lesson. The first paragraph of the lesson. Let's read it. It is important to be a good listener when you are learning a language or when you are dealing with other people. Are you a good listener? You can find it out with the help of the following questions. So, the first paragraph says that it is very important to be a good listener whenever you are learning any new language or when you are dealing means you are interacting or you are talking or you are communicating with any other people. So at that time you should ask yourself that are you a good listener? So you can find it out with the help of the following questions. And through these questions, we can find out the answer that how to be a good listener and what are the qualities of good listener. So let us see these following questions to find out how to be a good listener one by one. So the question number 1 is when you are listening to someone, do you look at the person or do you turn your head away or toy with something else? Good listeners look at the speaker. So, the first question asked here is whenever you listening to someone, do you look at that person or not? Or do you turn your head away from that person? Or you toy with something else? You play with something else? So, the first quality of the good listener should be that good listeners look at the speaker always. Now, let's move towards question number 2. Do you pay attention to what the speaker is saying? Good listeners pay close attention to the speaker. So, our second question asks here that do you pay attention? Pay attention means listens carefully to what the speaker is saying. So, good listener pay close attention to the speaker. Good listeners always pay, always give close, very close attention to the speaker. Now let's move to question number 3, the last question. Do you make any special efforts to understand the speaker? Here are some of the things that will help you understand the speaker better. So, the question number 3 asks about that do you make any special efforts? Efforts means hard work to understand the speaker. Here are some of the things that will help you understand the speaker better. It means we have to take some special efforts and hard work to understand our speaker. So, here are some of the things which are going to help us to understand our speaker in a better way. First thing to understand our speaker better is if you Hear some new or familiar words. Try to guess their meaning from the context. It means whenever we hear, we listen. Hear means listen some new or unfamiliar. Unfamiliar means not well known, or we are listening this word for the first time. Then try to guess their meaning from the context. So we have to try to guess the meanings from the context. Context means surrounding or circumstances. After that, the second thing you can do is then you can try to guess what the speaker will say next. It means you need to try to guess what the speaker is going to say in his or her next speech or next sentence. So, going further, to understand our speaker better, we should try to keep listening even when you feel that you do not understand the speaker, or even when you disagree with the speaker. It means that we try to keep listening to our speaker even when you feel that you do not understand the speaker, or even when you disagree. Disagree means you are not agree with the speaker, what the speaker is saying to you. Even though we are not agree or we do not understand anything what the speaker is saying, still we have to listen to the speaker very carefully, and we should wait for the speaker to finish what he is saying. Then you can get your doubts clarified by asking polite questions. It means we have to wait for the speaker to finish what he is or what she is saying, what their point they want to tell us. Then you can get your doubts clarified. Doubts means questions, clarified means you can ask those questions and you can clarify, means you can make it very clear by asking polite questions. Polite means very softly you can ask your questions and you can make your questions clear with the speaker. Then the next thing you can do to understand your speaker is do not feel shy or afraid to ask questions. If you do not understand what is being said, put your questions to the speaker politely. It means whenever you are having any doubt or any question, you should not or you don't feel shy and afraid. Shy means don't feel hesitated, don't feel any shame, and afraid means don't get scared to ask any question if you do not understand what is being said, what is said by the speaker. So you can put your question or you can ask your questions to the speaker politely. Politely means in a very soft manner. Further, the next thing which will help you to understand your speaker better is sometimes it helps to note down important words or points even as you listen. It means you can understand your speaker in a better way if you will note down any important words you find, or any new word you find, or any new point or important point you find, as you listen it and you note it down in your diary or your notebook. So the next time when you will listen to your speaker, you will understand his or her point easily. And here is the last point to understand the speaker in a better way is that lastly, it also helps to keep thinking about what you heard. You may grasp the meaning of a difficult word or phrase later on. It means if you will listen to your speaker carefully, it will also help to keep thinking about what you heard. What you have heard means which you have listened. So, after hearing or listening to your speaker, you can keep thinking about the words which you have heard before, you have listened before, and you may grasp the meaning. Grasp means collect. You can collect or you can find the meaning of those difficult words or phrase later on. Phrase means group of words. So here were the some tips which was given in the textbook to understand our speaker in a better way. Then only you can become a good listener. So here below the lesson we can see a man is talking to a girl and man is asking to the girl that please bring me the vase that has pink roses. It's on the dining table. And in the next picture, we can see a girl is trying to find out the meanings of the new word which she has heard from the speaker, that is a man. So here girl has got new word, that is a vase, and now she is trying to find out the meaning of this new word with the help of these three options given below. Vase. Vase means three options we have been given here: a bed of roses, a kind of a pot, or a frog. So the meaning of vase is second one, a kind of a pot where the flowers are been put inside of it. So with this we end our lesson number 3, be a good listener here. I hope you have understood this lesson very well. Thank you so much my dear students.